as the greatest physicist of all kind. I'm an academic, okay? I am here in respect to this 2024 practical from paper A. Okay, so the practical is strictly on what? Refraction. Refraction on what? Rectangular what? Prism. So I have the setup diagram with me here. With the help of this diagram, I can carry out this experiment. Okay? So this is rectangular what? Prism. This is the prism A, B, C, D. Okay? I have my normal here. I have an incident ray. I have my angle of what? Emergence. I have my what? Angle of what? Incident. My EF is my radius. Okay? And my GH is also my what? Radius. This is the radius on angle of what? Incident. And this is the radius of what? On angle of what? Refraction. So this is my first pin, second pin, my third pin, and my fourth what? Pin. So with the help of this setup diagram on the board, I can what? Carry out my experiment without what? Mistakes. Okay? So these are the procedures involved in carrying out this what? This practical. Okay? With me here are tractor. This is my ruler. Okay? My ruler. This is my 4 pins that I'm going to be needed for this experiment. This is my drawing paper. This is my what? My drawing board. Okay? And this is my what? My eraser. Let's proceed. The first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to place this drawing paper on the drawing board. Okay? The next thing I'll place my what? My rectangular prism on it. With the help of my pencil, I'll now have to trace it. I'll trace it, okay? What I'm doing is tracing. I'll trace it. I'll trace it. Okay? When I'm done tracing, I'll now bring it out. Okay? So I'll call this point A, call this point what? B, call this point C, and call this point what? D. Okay? That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'll call here my point A. Okay? Points A, B, C, D. So the next thing I'm going to do on this is that I'm going to use my protractor to get my what? My normal. Okay? I'm using my protractor to get my what? My normal. Okay? So this is it. I'll now have to use my ruler and join it. Okay? I have to use my ruler. I'll use my ruler and I'll join it. Okay, so I've gotten my what? My normal. The next thing I'm going to do is my angle of what? Incident. My angle of incident, I can get it from my what? Protractor as well. So look at what I'm going to do now. I'm looking for my angle of incident. And my angle of incident is what? 25 degree. So it's 25 what? Degree. So I'm starting from here. Here is what? From here to here, 10, 20, 25. So my 25 is here. Okay? So this is my 25. Watch. This is 90. From 90 to 80 is 10. This is 20. This is 25. So I'm going to remove my protractor. I'll now have to join it. I'll join it. Okay? So I'll join it. Okay? So this is my angle of what? Incident, which is I. This is my angle of incident. Okay? So I've gotten my angle of what? Incident, which is I. The next thing I'm going to do is that following the setup diagram on the board, I'm going to place back my rectangular prism. I'm going to place back my rectangular prism. After doing that, I'll have to place my pin, my first pin, which I'll call my pin 1 and pin 2. Okay, so I'll place my pin on the what? Angle of what? On the incident ray. I'll place my 2 pin on the incident ray. Okay, what am I trying to get? I'm trying to get my emergent ray. Okay, I'm placing my 2 pin on the incident ray. So I'm going to look from what CD to get my what emergent what ray, my emergent ray. So I'm going to look from what DC to get my what emergent ray. So I'm going to place this second pin, which I will call my pin 3 and pin 4. It must be in line with the 2 pins on the incident ray. It must be on a straight line with the 2 pin on the incident ray. Okay? Is that what I'm doing? So I've gotten it down. The pin 3 and pin 4 is on a straight line with pin 1 and pin 2. And the pin 1 and pin 2 are on the incident ray, while the pin 3 and pin 4 is on the what? Emergent ray. So I'm done with this. I'm going to remove my rectangular prism, remove the pins. Okay, so I'll call this one pin 1, I'll call this pin 2. Okay, so I'm going to use my ruler to join this. I'll join it. I'll join this 2 pin. Okay, is that what I'm doing? I'm joining it. Okay, so I'll now call this point and this point my pin 3 and my what? Pin 4. Okay, so I've gotten my pin 3 and my pin 4. So I'm going to join it. I'm going to join it. I'm going to join it from this point. I'll join it. I'll join it straight. Okay, so I'm done with that. So with that, I'll now have to get my what? I'll get my normal from this particular point, from the what? Emergent ray. I'll get my normal. So I'll trace my normal. Are you seeing that? I'll trace my normal. Okay, so this is my what? Angle of emergence. This is my angle of emergence. I'll call it E. So this is my angle of what? Emergence. This is my angle of what? Refraction. This is my angle of refraction. Remember, my angle of incident and my angle of emergence, they are what? Equal. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to get a radius, like you can see from this point. I'm going to get any radius from the incident. I'll take any radius of my choice. Okay, I'm going to take any radius of my choice, which is 1 cm. I'll take any radius of my choice. Okay, so this is my radius on the incident what? Angle. So with the help of my compass, I'm going to draw a circle. A circle. I'm going to draw a what? A circle on that. I'm going to draw a circle. Okay, I'm going to draw a circle. Is that what I want to do? Ensure that this thing is well tight. Okay, so I'm going to draw a circle. Look at what I'm going to do now. So this is my what? This is the radius. So I'll use my radius to draw a circle. Okay, I'll draw a circle. This thing is. So with the radius, I'm going to draw a circle. Okay, I'm going to draw a circle. As you can see, I'm bringing out a circle. Okay, I'm bringing out a circle. Are you seeing that? So I'm done with my circle. Okay, so this point I'll call this point, which is this point is my R. This radius here is my R. Okay, So this point here is also my R. This point here, I'll have to join it with my what? My ruler. This point here. This point here. Okay. This point here is also my what? This point here now. This particular point to this point, also my R as well, which is this point here, R. Okay. So I'll call this EF and GH. So here is what? E, F, and here is what? G, H. Okay. So I'm going to know the distance of what? EF and distance of what? GH in the what? In the experiment. So I am done with this experiment. Okay. So as you can see, the angle of incident and the angle of what? Emergent are the same thing. But the angle of refraction is not the same thing as the angle of what? Incident. So with the help of this practical, my I is equals to what? 25 degree. Okay. What's the distance from here to here? That's my EF is what? Okay, let me check it now. My EF is 1. My EF is 1.1. So my EF is 1.1 cm. What about my GH? My GH is what? My GH is 0.567. 0.7. So 0.7 cm. That means my EF is 1.1 centimeter. My GH is what? 0.54 centimeter. Okay, so here is my what? I. Okay, and they say what? Okay, so that's all about. This is my normal. This is my normal. This is my normal. Okay, and this, don't forget, this is my what? Incident. Incident. This is my incident ray. Okay, this is my incident ray. This is my emergent what? Ray. Okay, so I am done with this experiment on the board. If I want to continue for what? For 35 degree, 45 degree, 65 degree, I still have to carry out the experiment. For what? I'll still redo it again to get my what? My 35, my 45, my 55, and my what? 65. Okay. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so that's all about the experiments, the practical. Okay, don't forget to subscribe after watching this video.